Huh?
Is it okay that we're eating in your camera? Yeah. Is it okay that we're eating in your camera?
That's fine. No, now it's recording.
All right, so we're gonna keep it moving here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Again, all we were looking for was just to see if we actually had some data points. Does anybody have any data points yet? Come on, guys, you guys can put them up here. Add your data points. Yeah, so you just need to put yours, but if, let's see, we did buy clinic, right? Does anybody have all of the paw prints? Is it all paw prints? Paw prints? If you have all the points for paw prints, you can put them up. If you have, what else do we have? Gooch Palace, if you have all your points, you can put them up. You just need 4 people, 1 from each. One from each clinic. No, they're not. Yeah. I made mine big up here just in case there's an issue. It could be. Exactly. Put it off the ground. Alright guys, you gotta move on. You have your points. Take another 2 minutes. 2
So did I do your Wait, okay. You were there.
Presenting to a big fight.
Make sure no one else has it.
We're gonna go over right now. After this, no way. We'll start drawing. No, but I think I need to send it again. He came for the. It's already in the deck, but it's still like. Good? Get in here, Mr. Get in here.
Oh, I'll just complete the line.
It's calling people on the card.
What the heck?
Good morning. Good morning. Hope you enjoyed your late start. Some of you with some burritos. Caleb, what do you eat burritos? Mike's? I saw somebody with his first period too. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna get started here just to get you going. Because this is from our activity from yesterday where we are blocking by clinic. So what we found here is a lot of points given to us. If we consider one question here, in which round, well, we'll get to that in a moment. But first, what's our center? What's our center for calcium?
In the middle.
Right in the middle?
Like 15.
15?
Or negative 15.
Negative 15. Why did you get negative 15?
It just seems like the middle.
Okay. There's 4 points on one side, 3 on the other, okay. Control, where do we think the middle is?
Like negative 20.
Negative 20, worse, okay. And how about exercise?
I feel like
Maybe
5,
7.
7. Yeah, like around.
That? Okay.
Well, I'd say before, like in the middle of that.
Yeah, like 5.
In the middle of the two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So here, some things that we can consider now are, well, why does blocking, well, before we get to that question, is it easier to see what happened here or what happened with the other blocking? So let's see, I have to take a picture of it. Here, I'll show you what we had last year, or from yesterday. This is our class period.
Weren't they all the same? They were all like down the middle.
They were all down the middle? Yeah, look, they're all down the middle.
yeah, that's bad.
They're all down the middle. So did blocking make a difference for if we went by breed?
No, not really.
Not really, right? Well, here, which ones are always tended to be on the left side? What dog ended up being like really, really bad? Dalmatians. Dalmatians weren't so great. On the other side was it collies that were Akitas. Okay. All right, so we found our center to be about 0. So it didn't really make a huge difference here. The one that has the best center is exercise. So is it clear to see which one was the best here? Yeah, exercise. So here what we can say is exercise was the most effective. Let's see. Since its mean is the highest. So that was pretty clear to see. So you guys did it very, very well. Everything worked out nicely. Another thing to consider here is, did blocking by clinic work best or did blocking by breed work best? Clinic. Clinic, we saw a lot more of a difference here. So here, what this second question is basically asking you is, why does blocking matter? So to summarize everything, why do we need to block? And why does it matter how we block? Can change your results. Why does it matter? Blocking can change your results. Depending on how we do this. So change our results depending on how we do that. If we just spent a bunch of money doing it by breed, you're gonna get basically a mean here right down the middle. Because some dogs, again, Dalmatians are gonna be on one end, others are gonna be on the other end. Okay? What else? What else is gonna make a difference?
Accuracy.
Accuracy? Okay, maybe accuracy, maybe this point all the way out here. Whose point was this? Negative like 50 or 40 something. 49, that's way out there. Maybe that's not correct. Maybe not. So what else? So again, just consider that here, the way we block is gonna make a difference. Right? The way we block is gonna make a difference. So consider too, this takes a lot of money to actually do that. So if you were to run it this way and you got these results, that's great, but if you did it the other way, then you're not going to see any type of improvement. So it's going to be like, well, yeah, so it's going to be inefficient. You have to go ahead and try this again with multiple other clinics, multiple other jobs. So the way that we block does make a huge difference. All right, so here we're going to go ahead and move along. What we have for today is an activity dealing with stations. That's where you all are sitting the way you are. So Friday, what do we have Friday? Test. So just to give you an idea of what to expect, for Friday we have 2 FRQs. They're very short. No, I'm just kidding. They're going to be okay. They're not going to be short, but they'll be. I should have said that. Yeah. Excuse me. I messed up. It doesn't happen much, but it happens. Alright, so they're not going to be too bad where they're going to be overwhelming. They'll be multi-step as usual. But I guess what I was trying to get at is they're not going to be so bad because you'll have practice to get there. So 2 FRQs. The multiple questions, we might play with how many you actually have. So you may not have a complete 10. But consider that on the test, it's expecting you to do 1 FRQ in about 15 minutes. So 15 plus 15, that's about 30. Multiple choice questions about 2 minutes. So that'll get us to about 50 minutes, which would give you an extra, it's a class time, like an extra 5 minutes or so. So that's why you might have a little bit less than 10. So this is just to give you an idea. So how do we actually prepare? What are some things you got to get ready for on the test?
What should we expect?
Statistics.
Well, yeah, but what do you have?
By learning with vocabulary.
Vocabulary, very good point. There's so much vocab. That's why we're doing flashcards. So much vocab. Also, consider here that you need to know which steps to carry out. So for simulations, we have like 7, 8 steps or so. Like 7 steps for designing an experiment. That takes a few steps there, and so does sampling. So there's a lot of steps you have to carry out. So there's different ways you got to practice. So to begin practicing for that, we'll do stations. Does anybody try stations before? Does anybody know what stations are? Oh, okay. So stations, all it means is we have our groups. We have. Let's see. I think we should have 9. Yeah, so some of us are going to have to split up here. We should have a 9th group. So we should only have 4 in each group. So we have some huge group over here. So you guys have 5. So yeah, so 2 of you here and 1 of you there will make a group of 3 in the back. So just to make sure how we have that. All right, so all it means is that works fine. That works fine. So all this means is every 8 minutes you're going to rotate. And we're not going to get up because that makes a bit of a challenge to move everybody in here around. So we'll just move the packets around. So you'll have a packet. The packet's going to has 5 worksheets. Just make sure you don't write on it. There's one for everybody. Right? There's one for everybody in your group. I'll post the questions later on. So this is just so you can see the question now. So you don't have to copy it down or anything. I'll post it so you can have access to it on school. All right, so again, every 8 minutes we rotate, everybody has a job. So one person's going to be dealing with questions just to make sure we can try to come up with a solution. There's a facilitator just in case some people are really on different sides. Somebody thinks this is an appropriate answer, somebody thinks otherwise. Somebody's going to help with annotating, gathering that information, drawing. because we do with a couple of diagrams as well. And the last person is summarizing. Are there any patterns that we can find? Potentially any conclusion? Also, any challenges? Are there some things here that were just very confusing to us? And to help us with that last part, it also leads into this. What happens if you finish early? Some groups may finish early because they have multiple choice questions. So if you have FRQs, maybe a good idea to do is you can list good examples of a solution. What is a good way to answer this question? What are maybe some things that you would actually look for? For multiple choice, maybe you can come up with your own multiple choice question. I can use those questions for tests and quizzes. That might be a good idea. Maybe you can see your question on the test. So with that, again, I'll give you sticky notes. So you can use sticky notes for maybe this was a confusing topic, maybe this is something we can look at, or these two things as well. So just to close up here to get started. Ariel, how much time are we going to take per station? 10 minutes, thank you. Alec, how many people per group? 4. That was the only one I could get. Let's see. How many stations, Luis?
There will be like 9, right?
Perfect. There's 9 stations. All right. So again, we'll get started. Just notice that we're only going to take 8 minutes. That gives you an idea to get started on the problem. You may not have enough time to finish it if it's a free response question, because you're going to have double that time actually on the test. So it's just to get the ideas going, so you have an idea of what to get you started. All right, so right now we're going to pass them out. Once everybody gets one, we'll start the timer. So just remember which one you started with. So tomorrow, make sure you pass out the next one. This is like you're studying good, yes.
I'm nervous. And better. Okay, what are your
All right, so again, do not write on these leaves. I'll post them later on so you can see them. Do not write on these. We'll start with 4 minutes. When the timer goes off, that's telling you the halfway point. So go ahead, get started. Sorry, everybody has their own piece of paper. Sorry about that. Everybody should have their own piece of paper. So do not write on that. Yeah, so another thing to say about that is we'll make sure that we certain amount of people. Do not have sections around them. That's how you do that. I guess that's all I'm trying to get to. But it's something that even if it's just like a drawing, it's a very easy non-example. Yeah, I mean, for that, put whatever that's going to go. It can even